we can get started. All right, guys, it's bar time. Time for bar. Yeah, got some fun stuff planned for you today. Should be a good little workout. I'm still in the hot Wisconsin sun, but I will be back in New York on Friday, so next week we'll be in my tiny little apartment. So, yeah, but we're here. We're going to enjoy the sun while we have it. So, I think we can hop right in. So, you're going to find your feet maybe like close to the edge of the mat, but they don't have to be all the way to the edge of the mat. We're going to play with some good mornings or hip hinges. It's going to be the same motion as your deadlift, as your bridge. We're just going to hinge at those hips. So we're going to first start by standing up nice and tall, pushing the floor away. And I kind of want you to pull your knees up. I know that's a weird kind of feeling, like what does that even mean? Well, I don't want to lock out those knees, especially if you're hyper mobile in those knees, but I want to feel like a squeezing of my hamstrings pushing down into my heels, right? So automatically the back part of my leg turns on a little bit and my quad kind of picks up, right? So this in yoga, if you're familiar with yoga, if you've ever taken like a super basic beginner yoga class, they might talk about this being a locked knee, right? It's not locked back, but it's a locked knee. It's stable, but it's movable. So we have that tension in the legs, and we're pulling that pubic bone up into our belly button, and our ribs are down. So, right, this is our nice, tall, neutral spine posture, right? So from here, I'm going to put my hands behind my head. Inhale as I shoot my butt back, bending my knees slightly, and then exhale, come back up to that standing position, almost explosively. So inhale, push back, exhale, stand up. Inhale back, exhale, lift. And I'm really squeezing my glutes at the top. Inhale back, exhale, push the floor away. Inhale back, exhale, push. 3 more. Inhale back, exhale, push. Inhale back, exhale, push. Last one. Inhale back and exhale, push, right? This is different than our squat where we're sitting down. Here I'm mainly like those little desk birds, right? Or teeter-totter. So you're going to put one foot back like a little kickstand. So my toes are basically in line with my heel, if you want to think about it, and they're just straight back. My hips aren't hiked. I'm still level. And again, my weight is on my standing side. So we're going to do that same thing. Inhale back and exhale, lift. Watch your hips. If you want to place your hands on your hips until you get comfortable with the movement, just to see if you're hiking or leaning back, right? Inhale back, exhale, lift. Inhale back and exhale, lift. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch feet. This is called a B stance RDL, by the way, in case you were wondering. So I inhale back, exhale, lift. Inhale back, exhale, lift. You might feel a good stretch on those hamstrings in the stretch phase of this lift, which is here, and then that contraction in that glute. 4 more. 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Place both feet down, widen them to about the edge of your mat. Raise your arms up to the sky and fold forward. Bend your knees as much as you need to find the mat. Place the right foot back so you're in your nice runner's lunge. You might need to adjust a little bit here. Sit into those hips. Twist towards that front leg. Open that chest a little bit. Push into that hip. Whatever feels good. Bring it down now. Twist the other way. So a little bit of a balance challenge. Our lovely little challenges are back. And come back. Now bring that front foot to meet your back foot and you're in your plank. We're going to lower ourselves nice and slow for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here, exhale. Tuck that pelvis, engage that core. Lift that chest up into that upward facing dog. Tuck that chin, roll through the spine all the way into downward facing dog. Walk those heels out a little bit. Push into those hips. And then shoot the other foot forward. So my right foot is coming up by my right hand. Sitting into those hips. Twist up towards that leg. And then you twist away from that leg. A little balance challenge. And then you bring your back foot to meet your front foot. Hang over. Inhale here, exhale, roll up through the spine. Just stand nice and tall. We're going to do all of that one more time. So 2 feet. Push the floor away. Engage that seat belt. This time we'll reach our arms forward as we push our hips back. A slight bend in those knees. Exhale to lift. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lift. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lift. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lift. And inhale, reach. And exhale, lift. 4 more. 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. One foot back into that kickstand. Check in with your hips. And keep reaching those arms forward as you shoot your hips back. And exhale, lift. Inhale, forward. And exhale, lift. Inhale, forward. Exhale, lift. Inhale, forward. And exhale, lift. 4 more. 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Other side. Inhale, reach. And exhale, lift. 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 4 more. 4. 3. And 2. And 1. Lovely. Nice and wide in those feet. Reach up towards the sky. Fall forward. Bend your knees as much as you need to find the mat. This time our left foot is going to go back first. So our right foot is forward. Reach up towards that leg. And other side. And down. Right foot back to meet the left. Find your downward facing dog. I lied. Find your plank. Sometimes that happens. Find that plank. Here we go. Down in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift it up. Stretch the abs. Stretch the chest. A little bit of the hip flexors. Tuck your chin, roll through your spine all the way to that downward facing dog. Here we are now. Walk those heels out. And then left foot up by your left hand. Twist towards that leg. And switch. Testing that balance. Sometimes that happens. And then back foot up to meet your front foot. Hang over. And roll up slowly, one vertebra at a time. Lovely. It should feel nice and warm. Get some water if you need it. Okie dokie. So we're going to stay facing this way. So I'm going to step back into my reverse lunge here and then come up, find a balance. Back and down, up and in. Back and down, up and in. Back and down, and up and in. 4 more, just like that. 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Now, I'm going to stay here. I'm going to open myself out to the side, and I'm going to step into my Cossack squat. So my foot faces forward, and I sit into my heel. And then I'm going to come up and step over the fence. Over the fence. Out. Sit. Step. Over. It's balance. Don't be afraid to put your foot down, guys. This is not a thinking exercise, right? The more you think, the less you'll be able to do it. Trust me. Just fall out and push in. 1 more. Fall out and push in. Now we're going to fall out into our heel. Now leave this back foot where it is. Rotate into your lunge. Rotate into your lateral Cossack squat and back into your lunge. Lots of rotation, but always remember the weight goes into your heel. Your heel, your heel. 2 more. Heel. Like my heels are playing catch with my weight. Last one. Try to find that balance. Up and over. and put it down. Now I'm going to flip so you can see me this way. First is just your reverse lunge. So I'm stepping back and finding that balance. Stepping back, find that balance. And also know that your breath plays an important part in this. 4 more. I inhale on the down, exhale on the lift. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Now I have a little fence here. I'm going to go up over my fence to sit into my heel, and then up over my fence to come back to standing. Up and over. Up and over. Don't make it too high of a fence. That's also another thing, right? We don't have to be like rockets here. It's just that action of the hip, opening up and closing. I'm having trouble on this side, but that's okay. Now, this last one, stay out, keep that back foot where it is, rotate into that lunge, rotate into your lateral. Lunge, lateral, heel to heel, heel to heel, 2 and 1. Come up, find that balance. Hey-oh, and put it down. Woo! Now back to the first side. So, find that reverse lunge here and push it through. Also, don't worry about depth. Get as deep as you can, feeling the right things, right? What you're supposed to be feeling. The hamstring, the glute, probably a little bit in the thighs, just because they're going to be working no matter what. If you feel it in your joints, you're probably going too far. 2 more. And last one, hold up. Open up into that wide lateral, and then up and around. Open up and close. Open up and close. Open up and close. Open up and stay. And then we rotate down and rotate back. Rotate down. Even if you just shift your hips back, it's pretty much the same thing as our good mornings, right? Here I'm staying more vertical, but here I'm sitting forward and back, like our what we worked on last week. And last one, sit, up and over, put her down, other side. Whew. All right, here we go. Down and lift. Down. 4. 4 more. And lift. 3. Lift. 2. Lift. And 1. Lift and hold. Down and or up, around and down. up and in. Woo! There's one side. There's always one side, guys. It's opposite though. Hey, hey, there we go. Reach it down, and then it's this hip to the opposite side rib. Come together. Down and around. Come together. Down and around and hold, and then rotate. And sit. And rotate. And sit. And rotate. And sit. And rotate. And sit. All the way. Put that foot down. All right, guys. I know you might hate it, but we got another round of that. Mentally, prepare yourselves. All right. Here we go. Reverse lunge and lift. It's so good to challenge your hips like this, because we have so much of just this forward moving. 4 more. That we lose the mobility in our hips. And in order to remain stable and prevent the kind of damage and falls that can happen as we age, hold here. We have to work those little rotators in our hips, and that's what this exercise does. So, rotate, sit, lift, and in. Rotate, sit, lift, and in. Rotate, sit, lift. See, I'm so much better on this side. Geez, what is this? And last one, rotate, and lift. Rotate, rotate and stay. And then back to that lunge and sit. Lunge and sit. Last 2. Sit and 1. Sit. Balance. Down. That side is so much easier for me. There's always one, right? Always one. Okay. Last side. Last set of these. Here we go. Down and lift. Down. Whoa. Lift. Down. Lift. Down. Lift. 4 more. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Lift. Over and down. Up and in. Hey, there it is. Over and down. And up and in. It's trust. Over and down. I wasn't trusting this leg. Up and in. Over and down. And up and in. Over and down. Stay. Rotate in. And sit. Rotate in. And sit. Rotate in. And sit. Rotate in. Sit. Balance. Down. Woo! Come on down to your mat. Get some water. Finally, 3rd time's the charm, right? So, hands and knees. You might want to roll up your mat if you've got bony elbows like I do. Because we're going to come down to our elbows here. Elbows right underneath those shoulders, knees underneath those hips. Flex your right foot. Here we go. Lift it up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Down. Now out to the side. Side and down. And 2 and 3 and 4. 4 more. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Now, stretch that leg out all the way. Point those toes. Straight leg lift. Lift and tap. And 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Now, bring it out to the side and lift it side. Lift and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring it in. Now cross that ankle, same leg, over that right knee, flex that foot. So the leg is turned out, but my hips are still square to the mat. This is going to target that outside glute a little bit more. So we lift and cross. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stretch that leg out, but keep it rotated and a slightly to the outside diagonal. And we lift it up. Lift and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring it in. I'm going to roll my mat because my knees are also kind of bony right now. All right. Other side. So, first one, flex that left foot straight up to the sky. Lift and down. 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To the side. Side, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Straighten out that leg and point those toes. Straight leg lift. And 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring that leg out to the side. I got to scoot over a little bit. Here we go. Lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cross that ankle, flex that foot, open that leg, but keep those hips square. Lift that leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten that leg out, point those to, or flex that foot, and lift it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, take a break. Whew. So I hope you all are getting the difference in each position, right? This first one, bent leg and straight leg are parallel up to the sky. Even on that straight leg, it's parallel up to the sky. And then out to the side, same thing. But that third one, my leg is rotated. Just to, like when we do our plie squats, the leg rotates, but the hips stay square. I'm not turning, or I'm trying not to turn in my hips, right? And what that's going to do is it's going to target what I call the parentheses, right? Or your glute medius, whatever you want to be technical about it. And same thing, when you straighten that leg out, it's to the back diagonal because it's going to target that same spot. So let's do that all one more time. And being on our elbows, it doesn't really make that much of a difference. You have a slightly greater range of motion on your elbows than you do on your hands. But if it feels more comfortable and you're more able to keep your spine from, you know, cat-cowing your way through this exercise, then go on your hands. It's totally fine, right? It's whatever works for your body. So flex that right foot. Here we go. Try to keep it parallel. Push the ceiling and bring it in. 2, 3. We're also going painfully slow for a reason. 5. We're not just kicking. I know the exercise is called a kick back, but it's not a kick, it's a lift. 7 and 8. To the side. Lift, especially to the side, right? I can fling my leg up, but can I lift it? Even if it doesn't go as high, 6, that's okay. 7 and 8. Straighten that leg out, point those toes, lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Out to the side. This one always is a hard one for me, guys. Not gonna lie. So here we go. Lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring it in. Flex that foot, cross that ankle, open that knee, but keep those hips square. And lift it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that foot flexed, stretch that leg out to the back diagonal and lift it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Another thing that I like about going on your elbows for this, especially for the side and diagonal ones, is it forces you to use your lats a little bit more than you would on your hands. Not always better. There are some times where your hands are better, but for me, I like the idea of you getting those lats involved to help that core. So last side, last set. Here we go. Flex that left foot and push it straight back. Lift. And 2, and 3, and 4. My mat is slippery. 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. To the side. 8, 7, 6, 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. I gotta scoot over because I'm gonna run out of room on the side. So, straight leg back, point those toes. Here we go, lift it up. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Out to the side. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Bring it back in. Flex that ankle. Or sorry, flex the foot, cross the ankle, turn the knee out. Whatever order you got it in. Here we go. Lift. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Straighten that leg out. Last thing, or last round of this. Lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Woo, okay. Undo your mats if you needed some cushion like me, and flip over onto your backs. Sit up nice and tall. Butterfly those feet out. Inhale here, and exhale, roll down 1 vertebra at a time. Hands behind those heads. Inhale here, and exhale, lift. Inhale down, and exhale, lift. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pulse it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Bring the one leg up, and we're still in that butterfly position. So I'm in dance, we call this attitude. But here it's just the knee is pointing out and the toes are pointing in. Inhale here and exhale, lift. Inhale down and exhale, lift. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Upper body and leg go together. Reach and lift. Reach and lift. Reach and lift. Reach and lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse the upper body up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the right and lift the left. Same thing here. Inhale here and exhale, lift. Inhale down and exhale, lift. 4 more. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Upper body and leg go together. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Pulse the upper body. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the leg. Inhale here. Exhale, lift. Ab curl that upper body in. Elbow to knee. Reach and reach. Reach and reach. Reach and reach. We go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Right arm reaches up and then crosses the body. And we lift and down. 2, 3. Really feel like those obliques wrap to pull you up. 5 and 6, 7, another 8. We go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Reach and down. 2, 3, and 4. Feel the wrap. 5, 6, 7, 8 more. We go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Side to side. 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 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower everything down. Bring those knees in. Whew, there was a hip opener there. Tuck those hands under your butt if you need to, or hold on to the edge of the mat. Straighten one leg out, but keep it a foot off the mat. And you lift and lower. Lift and lower. Shoot. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side. So lower that leg, keep it off the mat, and we lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring both those knees up. Straighten both those legs out. You can alternate if you want. You can stay there, or you can try both at the same time. Lower those legs and lift. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In. Ooh, hug those knees into your chest. Let your head shake yes and no. Take both knees in your one hand and let them fall over to one side. Reach towards the opposite side. Bring those knees up to center and let them fall over the other way. Bring those knees up. Hug those knees into your chest. Lift your chin. Roll up like a ball. Put the bottoms of your feet together and lean forward. Roll on up. spine to sit up nice and tall. And you are done. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you so much.